Welcome to today's Explainer. We're stepping into the virtual classroom right now to help you instantly upgrade your everyday sentences into fluent, highly professional emails. You know that feeling when you read an email you just drafted to your boss and it just sounds kind of choppy? Well, you're in the right place. Let's dive right in.
So addition connectors. Basically, they're the words and phrases we use to add information, facts, or ideas to what we've already said. Think of them as the glue holding your thoughts together. Without them, your sentences are kind of just floating around in space, but with them, your corporate communication becomes beautifully connected, organized, and super fluent.
Here's our lesson plan for today. We'll start with everyday casual connectors, move into the formal professional upgrade, tackle advanced emphasis and inversion, look at ordering ideas logically, and wrap it all up with a master summary.
All right, starting right off with Section 1, Everyday Casual Connectors, where we're building the foundation.
We've got to build a solid foundation first. Let's imagine our first real-world scenario, emailing your team about project requirements. You already know, and simply joins similar ideas together, but also is a bit different. It sits right before the main verb. Let me give you 5 quick examples you might actually use in a project update. I reviewed the budget and approved it. She finalized the report and sent it to the client. The team tested the software and also deployed the update. He drafted the timeline and also scheduled the meeting. And finally, we identified the errors and corrected them. Notice how also sits right before verbs like deployed and scheduled? Definitely keep an eye on that placement, because it's a super common grammatical mistake.
Okay, let's look at to and as well. Both mean in addition, but structurally they go right at the very end of your sentence. The real secret here is that as well is actually slightly more formal than to. Here are 5 rapid-fire examples for your next team update. The marketing team will attend to. Please bring the Q3 data as well. We need the finalized designs too. The client approved the budget as well, and I will forward the meeting minutes as well. Making that tiny swap to as well is an incredibly simple step up in your professional tone.
Moving right along to Section 2, the formal professional upgrade. This is all about elevating your language.
Honestly, this is where the magic really happens. Think of this as your mental cheat sheet for swapping out casual words for formal ones in business emails. Instead of just throwing in an and, try using moreover. Instead of to, go with furthermore. Or swap as well for additionally. It's literally just a simple substitution, but it instantly elevates the authority of your writing. Let's look at 5 rapid-fire swaps you can make in a client pitch. Change "we offer support and training" to "we offer support, moreover, we provide training." Upgrade "it's fast" to "furthermore, it is highly efficient." Shift "we do custom designs as well" to "additionally, we offer custom designs." Change "besides, it's cheaper" to "in addition, it is more cost-effective," and turn "what's more, it's secure" into "moreover, it features top-tier security."
Let's put this into practice with our second real-world scenario, emailing a vendor to negotiate a corporate retreat contract. Say your informal draft is, "the hotel is cheap and close to the beach." I mean, it gets the job done, right? But let's do a quick mental practice exercise. How would you rewrite that for a formal email using the word moreover? Think about it for a second. Okay, you'd upgrade it to "the hotel is cost-effective. Moreover, it is conveniently located near the beach." See that? Moreover doesn't just link the ideas, it actually adds a much stronger professional supporting point.
Now for our third real-world scenario, reporting a win to your manager. If you say, "the project was successful and early," it just sounds a little rushed. The formal upgrade would be, "the project was successful, furthermore, it was completed early." Boom. Furthermore introduces another highly important point and gives it serious weight. Let's hit 5 more ways to use this when you're reporting up. The campaign launched. Furthermore, it exceeded targets. The software is stable. Furthermore, it loads twice as fast. We cut costs. Furthermore, we increased revenue. The team finished the training. Furthermore, they are fully certified. And the client signed. Furthermore, they requested an expansion.
Let's layer in a few more tools for extra support in drawing comparisons. We're talking about words like besides, apart from that, what's more, likewise, and similarly. Check out these 5 professional workplace examples. First, the software update was seamless. What's more, it saved us 10% in server costs. Second, we have the budget. Besides, we have the necessary staff. Third, the presentation was clear. Apart from that, it was highly persuasive. Fourth, our European branch saw record sales. Likewise, the Asian market is booming. And fifth, updating the legacy system requires investment. Similarly, migrating to the cloud requires upfront capital. Which brings us to Section 3, Advanced Emphasis and Inversion.
This is all about mastering the structure. So the base structure we're working with here is not only but also. You pull this out when you really want to emphasize two equally important pieces of information. For instance, the new software is not only efficient but also cost-effective. The candidate is not only experienced but also highly adaptable. The strategy is not only innovative but also practical. The merger is not only profitable but also strategic. And the marketing push was not only bold but also highly successful. It's a fantastic structure on its own, but we can actually take this a step further.
I want to walk you through the advanced inversion technique step by step because this is how you sound incredibly sophisticated in your writing. Step 1, you start the sentence with not only, followed immediately by an auxiliary verb. Step 2, insert the subject of your first idea. Step 3, add but also. And step 4, insert your second idea. By flipping or inverting the subject and the verb right after not only, you create this highly impactful formal sentence.
Let's see the results of that formula in our fourth real-world scenario, writing a performance review. Listen to this. Not only did she exceed her sales goals, but she also mentored 2 junior reps. Did you catch that inversion? We didn't say not only she exceeded, we said not only did she exceed. Huge difference in tone. Let me give you 4 more professional examples using this technique. Not only was the project delayed, but it was also over budget. Not only did we secure the account, but we also upsold the premium package. Not only has the team improved efficiency, but they have also reduced errors. And not only will this restructure save money, but it will also boost morale.
Moving on to Section 4, ordering ideas logically and the power of sequence.
When you're laying out a multi-step project proposal in an email, which is our 5th real-world scenario, you absolutely need sequential road signs. First introduces your opening point, and as a quick aside, modern English actually prefers first over firstly. Then naturally you follow up with second. When you reach the end, finally signals you're wrapping things up. Here are 5 practical examples for your proposals. First, we will audit the current systems. Second, we will draft the new protocols. Finally, we will roll out the training. You can also use another, like another advantage to this timeline is the minimal downtime, or again, as in the plan is practical, again, it is completely within our budget.
And that brings us to Section 5, the master summary, where we put it all together.
Just listen to how professional this corporate wellness program pitch sounds when we use our connectors seamlessly. Ready? First, the new wellness initiative improves employee health. Second, it helps reduce workplace stress. Moreover, regular participation improves overall team morale. In addition, it increases daily energy levels. Not only does it strengthen our workforce, but it also improves mental health retention. Finally, it contributes to a healthier and more productive company culture. Do you hear how perfectly that flows? You've got cohesion, emphasis, and fluency, all working perfectly together.
To really lock this all in, try to categorize your vocabulary the next time you draft an email. We've got our basics like and also, then our formal upgrades like moreover and furthermore. We have extra supporting words like besides. We've got powerful emphasis structures using not only but also. And of course, our ordering sequence like first and finally. Just keeping these simple categories in the back of your mind will ensure your writing has absolute clarity.
So here's the question I want to leave you with today. When you go to draft your very next email to your manager, are your sentences just going to be barely connected, or are they going to be cohesive, fluent, and highly professional? I really challenge you to take at least one of these formal upgrades, maybe throw in a furthermore, or even try out that advanced inversion technique and actually use it in the next corporate email you sent. Trust me, people will definitely notice the difference. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and class dismissed.